What's up, friends? March 13th, daily recap for you. So here's the TradeZilla for the day, up 1,300 bucks, 4 trades, 3 wins, 1 loss. We're going to go through it all right now. I'm going to show you on screen, not the markups. I want to explain it to you candle by candle. So first, you'll see I have a blue zone drawn at the top of the screen, 52.46. That is yesterday's high, Tuesday's high. We had a huge run up off of the all-time high VWAP. That was the level we could not get above this morning. So when I come into trade today, because I'm not underneath yesterday's low, you can see yesterday's low is way down here, I'm going to be long biased. I know that some of you will look to come in and sell this back to all-time high VWAP because it's not making new highs. That's not what works for me. What works for me is looking for longs until we break below yesterday's low. Under yesterday's low, I'm more inclined to look for shorts. Simple rule. If you don't know that, that should help you right there. So then, at market open, we get a strong push down. I was flat at market open. As you can see, my executions are all here at around 11 o'clock. We get a strong push down at 9:50, 9:55, 9:56. It bottoms at 10 a.m. We finally have some slowing where we start to make higher highs again. So now I'm thinking, okay, maybe 52.30 is the bottom for the day. Now, I wanted to initially, of course, get long here as we're breaking the black line, which is the daily VWAP. However, I know that I do my best trades when I'm finding a bottom, when I wait for it to form a double bottom, which it does right here. So now we have a higher low in play above these pins, and it looks like we're going to move up. So after that double bottom comes in, that's where I put on the first long position here. I closed most of that trade in profit, as you can see here, because it was not holding and moving higher away from the daily VWAP, and I was worried that it would do just like it did here, pop and drop. And that's what it did. I end up getting stopped on the rest of this position. Actually, I closed this position here before it hit the stop loss. The stop loss was down here at low of day. The reason the stop is at low of day is because that is where this long idea is invalid. I think buying anywhere in here with a stop here is valid until that low at 52.28. When that is taken out, then I would not look for longs. So I'm down like a couple $100 after these 2 exits here. I end up getting back in long here and then again here. And I'm out of those longs right here at the daily VWAP. So then, and I think I like this trade better, now that I'm trading very clearly in a range with a low of day and a yesterday's high as the top. I mean, you can see it. It's pretty sideways today. A little drop at the open, but pretty sideways. And especially in here after the open, very sideways. I know I just want to trade from the bottom of the range back towards the upside of it. And the top of the range becomes really that daily VWAP. So the stop here was much tighter. Whereas like here, when I entered the trade, the stop was like 6 points, 6.25, like that. So you see where I'm taking profit on that position. And you can see where I closed it here. But then when I'm buying here, the stop is much tighter. Now we're at 5.5. And then on these entries, even tighter. When I got in here for the final position, I just pieced myself back in. Now I'm at the full risk of the contracts that I want to be at. 4 points on the stop loss here. And that's why making my exit right at the daily VWAP makes a lot of sense. Now, at the same time, at 12 o'clock, this, you can see my exit is 11:57. I'm going to the gym at noon. So I'm then at the gym. I don't want to be managing trades if I don't have to. So I covered the trades. I was up like 200 bucks going to the gym. Fine. We'll see what the afternoon plays out. We get the 30-year bond auction happening this afternoon, I believe. One of the bond auctions is going on at 1 o'clock. That's the 1300 hour you see here. Picks up some volume, but again, we cannot get above that zone at yesterday's high. Okay, so I'll anchor a VWAP at the high of day now here. And I'm going to say if we can't break above that, I'm going to look for shorts at the break of the daily VWAP. So you can see my short entry here marked by the arrow. I got in as it broke underneath the daily VWAP. And then you can see my exits down here as this thing really slid off the face of the earth. That comes down and my exit was 52.24 and 52.28. So a little bit off, one contract off right here and then one contract off right here. So I didn't get it exactly at the bottom at 52.18, but still over 1R on that trade and now put me up literally another $1,000 basically for the day on just 2 contracts. If you let 2 contracts move for you on these minis, you can do really, really well. So some people might say, Austin, why didn't you take any off here and then add back in? Well, the idea was I was using this as my stop loss, and I was letting this say, I'm going to sell this, and if it breaks this high of day VWAP, that's where I'll get some out before my stop loss is hit. That'll be my risk mitigation. This, I know, happens all the time, and it still will make the move down. So the idea was not invalid, and that was why I took the short. So I'm just reading and reacting. Some people would probably come in and try to buy here because it's been above the daily VWAP and they want to trade a bounce back up to the high. I would understand that, but I don't think that that's logical because you wouldn't want to be long until the high of day VWAP is taken out here. And that never happens. So then the shorts become in play as we are sitting under and breaking under the daily VWAP. Now, why did I take profit so aggressively? Well, there was no scheduled news. This drop just came out of nowhere. I don't know what's going on. It's basically the market handing me $1,000, and I know that it can retrace very quickly. Imagine if I was still holding this trade. You'd feel like an idiot. So you realize the gains, you don't try to nail the bottom, and then you move on and do it again tomorrow. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys on my live stream Friday morning.